Welcome to a fascinating journey into the world of rare and valuable Jefferson Nickels, where ordinary-looking coins often hide extraordinary worth. Collectors and enthusiasts alike are drawn to these treasures for their history, design, and rarity, making them a true highlight in numismatics. First up, the Jefferson Nickel with the 1961D mint mark stands as a fascinating piece in American numismatics, drawing significant attention from serious collectors and historians alike. At first glance, it may appear to be just another mid-20th century coin, especially when found in heavily circulated or dirty condition. Yet for those who understand its place within the Jefferson Nickel series, it holds immense historical and monetary value. While not every 1961D nickel is worth a fortune, rare high-grade examples and certain varieties elevate it to the status of a true numismatic prize, making it one of the more intriguing coins to emerge from the Denver Mint during this period. The year 1961 was a pivotal time for American coinage, as the nation was experiencing a shift in both economic growth and coin production practices. At the Denver Mint, where this coin was struck, vast quantities were produced to meet the growing demand for small change during a booming post-war economy. This coin belongs to the long-running Jefferson Nickel series, first introduced in 1938 to honor the nation's third president. It served not just as a piece of circulating currency but also as a reflection of American identity during a time when the country was rapidly moving toward modernization. The Denver Mint's contribution ensured that the 1961D nickel would become a common coin in circulation, yet special factors have pushed certain examples into the realm of rarity. The artistry of the Jefferson Nickel is one of the reasons it continues to appeal to collectors. On the obverse, the left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson captures both dignity and strength, a design credited to sculptor Felix Schlag. The reverse features Jefferson's estate, Monticello, with its neoclassical architecture and clean lines, an image that symbolizes the ideals of reason, balance, and stability. Struck in a copper-nickel alloy, the coin measures 21.2 mm in diameter and weighs 5 grams. Although the basic design remained the same, subtle variations in strike quality and die conditions have made some 1961D examples more visually striking than others, especially when found in uncirculated condition where luster and detail shine through. Despite a large mintage exceeding 229 million pieces, the 1961D Jefferson Nickel has certain characteristics that make it rare in specific contexts. Coins that were weakly struck, misaligned, or show doubling errors are highly sought after by variety collectors. Even more important is the condition. While circulated examples remain common and often found in dirty or worn states, mint state coins with sharp details and full steps on Monticello are exceedingly rare. The full steps designation refers to the complete visibility of the steps leading up to Jefferson's home, a sign of an especially high-quality strike. These coins, especially in high grades certified by leading grading services, can fetch impressive premiums. Market values for this nickel vary widely depending on its condition and rarity. Common circulated coins often trade at or just above their face value, making them affordable for casual collectors. However, mint state examples certified at MS-65 or higher command strong prices, often in the hundreds of dollars. Exceptional specimens with full steps can reach into the thousands, with some auction records reflecting values upward of $5,000 or more. The wide range reflects both the rarity of pristine examples and the robust demand among Jefferson Nickel specialists. Over time, these values have shown a steady upward trend, as fewer high-quality pieces remain available on the open market. Collectors who seek out this coin must pay careful attention to details that distinguish an average coin from a true rarity. Certification from reputable grading agencies such as PCGS or NGC is highly recommended, as it ensures authenticity and provides a reliable assessment of quality. Collectors should also learn to spot weak strikes, signs of cleaning, or damage, which can significantly lower value. Proper storage in climate-controlled environments with protective holders will help preserve the nickel's luster and prevent further tarnishing, especially for coins already in high grades. Auctions and specialized coin dealers remain the best avenues for acquiring exceptional examples, although patient searching through rolls or collections may also yield pleasant surprises. The 1961D Jefferson Nickel is more than just a 5-cent piece. It is a window into mid-century American culture, craftsmanship, and the evolving world of coin collecting. Its historical resonance, coupled with the artistry of its design and the challenges of finding high-grade examples, give it a distinctive place in the hobby. While millions were struck, the scarcity of exceptional specimens elevates this coin into a class of its own, rewarding those who recognize its true potential. In the end, the appeal of the 1961 Jefferson Nickel lies in its ability to bridge the gap between the ordinary and the extraordinary. For casual observers, it may seem like a common piece of pocket change, but for seasoned collectors, it represents a valuable chapter in American coinage history. Its enduring demand reflects the ongoing fascination with both the man it honors and the craftsmanship that brought his legacy to life in metal. Whether appreciated for its historical significance, its striking design, or its strong performance in the collector's market, this coin remains a cornerstone of numismatic study and a worthy treasure for any serious collection. Next up, the Jefferson Nickel bearing the 1962 mint mark is a fascinating collectible that has earned its place among the more desirable coins of the mid-20th century. While it may not immediately stand out in dirty or heavily circulated condition, its true worth becomes apparent when pristine examples are considered. For numismatists, this coin represents not just a piece of everyday currency but a link to a broader story of American history and craftsmanship. Collectors often seek it out because of its hidden rarity in certain grades, and those who appreciate subtle design details and conditional scarcity find it particularly appealing. The market demand for high-quality specimens has grown steadily, reflecting its enduring importance within the Jefferson Nickel series. The coin was struck at the Denver Mint during 1962, a year that was marked by economic growth and cultural shifts in the United States. Coin production was ramped up to meet the increasing need for small change as consumer activity expanded. The Jefferson Nickel series, introduced in 1938, had already been circulating for over 2 decades, serving as a familiar emblem of American heritage. By 1962, Jefferson's portrait and the Monticello design were firmly established as iconic symbols on American coinage. Although the coin did not commemorate a special event or anniversary, its production at Denver tied it to the nation's westward industrial presence, ensuring that millions of these nickels flowed into everyday commerce. The design itself is part of the reason this coin maintains its prestige in collecting circles. The obverse, featuring the left-facing profile of Thomas Jefferson, reflects the skill of artist Felix Schlag, who originally won the design competition for the nickel in the late 1930s. His rendering shows Jefferson with a serious and dignified expression, intended to capture the character of the nation's third president. The reverse highlights Monticello, Jefferson's stately Virginia home, with its dome and columns symbolizing Enlightenment ideals and democratic principles. The coin's composition of copper and nickel, its 5-gram weight, and diameter of 21.2 millimeters made it practical for circulation yet durable enough to withstand years of handling. In high-grade examples, the sharp lines of Jefferson's hair and the fine architectural details of Monticello make it visually striking. Despite a sizable mintage of over 280 million coins, scarcity plays a key role in the value of the 1962 nickel. Circulated and dirty examples remain common and usually hold little more than face value, but exceptional coins are far less available. One of the most sought-after characteristics is the full steps designation on the Monticello side, which requires the steps to be fully visible and well struck without interruption. Such coins are rare due to the minting process and the heavy wear most pieces endured in circulation. Error varieties, including doubled dies and die cracks, also add to the intrigue of this issue, offering collectors unique specimens that command strong interest in auctions. Market values for the 1962 nickel vary significantly depending on grade and rarity. Circulated pieces often trade for minimal premiums, typically around 5 to 10 cents. However, mint state coins, especially those certified MS-65 or higher, can command prices ranging from $4,500 to $6,700. The real value emerges in high-end coins with full steps, where prices can leap dramatically. Auction records have shown these rarities selling for thousands of dollars, sometimes exceeding $8,000 when in superb condition. These values are not merely speculative, they reflect the genuine scarcity of such coins and the willingness of dedicated Jefferson Nickel collectors to pay a premium for top-quality examples. For collectors hoping to add this coin to their holdings, careful attention is needed to separate ordinary examples from exceptional ones. The first step is learning how to recognize sharp strikes and full-step details, as these are the hallmarks of valuable pieces. Certification by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC offers security and helps establish credibility in the market. Collectors should avoid coins that show signs of harsh cleaning, as these significantly reduce value. To preserve luster and prevent tarnishing, proper storage in coin holders or albums within stable environments is essential. The best opportunities to acquire rare examples often arise at auctions or through trusted dealers who specialize in Jefferson Nickels. The 1962 Jefferson Nickel embodies a blend of commonality and rarity that makes it particularly fascinating. Millions were produced, and most ended up in circulation, yet a small percentage survived in remarkable condition, creating a niche market for serious collectors. This dual nature, where everyday coins coexist with ultra-rare examples worth thousands, gives the coin a special allure. It stands as a reminder that even seemingly ordinary pieces of change can hold immense value when historical context, artistry, and preservation intersect. In summary, this coin's significance rests not only on its role as circulating currency but also on its ability to capture the spirit of American design and mid-century history. Its rarity in high grades ensures ongoing demand, while its aesthetic qualities keep it attractive to both seasoned numismatists and newcomers to the hobby. As more collectors recognize the scarcity of superb specimens, the 1962 Nickels appeal is only likely to grow, cementing its reputation as a coin of enduring value and historical importance. Next up, the 1963 Jefferson Nickel holds a unique place in American numismatics, drawing the attention of collectors who value both its historical significance and its conditional rarity. Though it may appear unimpressive when found in a dirty or heavily circulated state, the coin reveals its true value in exceptional grades and rare strike varieties. For enthusiasts, it is not just another piece of pocket change but a symbol of an era, a testament to craftsmanship, and a hidden treasure in the Jefferson Nickel series. Today, it is sought after for its scarcity in pristine form, its design artistry, and its ability to command impressive prices when preserved at the highest levels. Produced at the Denver Mint in 1963, this nickel emerged during a time of rapid economic expansion and cultural transformation in the United States. As Americans entered the early 1960s, confidence in the nation's future was reflected in the sheer volume of coinage produced to support growing commercial activity. The Jefferson Nickel, first introduced in 1938, had by then become a familiar part of daily life, representing stability in American currency. The Denver Mint was tasked with producing hundreds of millions of nickels, and while most entered circulation, a small portion survived in conditions that today make them highly prized. The coin was not issued to commemorate a special event but continued to reinforce Jefferson's enduring legacy within U.S. coinage. The design, unchanged from its original debut, is the work of Felix Schlag, whose artistry gave the Jefferson Nickel its enduring look. The obverse displays Jefferson's profile facing left, with the inscriptions "In God We Trust" and "Liberty" encircling his portrait. Schlag's rendering emphasizes Jefferson's strength of character, serving as both a tribute and a reminder of his role in shaping the nation. On the reverse, Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home, is presented with classical detail, symbolizing knowledge, democracy, and architectural elegance. Struck in a copper-nickel alloy, the coin measures 21.2 mm across and weighs 5 grams. When viewed in mint state, its sharp details and shimmering luster highlight its artistry in ways that circulated examples simply cannot match. Although the mintage of the 1963 nickel was massive, well over 270 million pieces, scarcity arises when condition is factored into the equation. Circulated examples are abundant and generally hold minimal collector value, especially if worn or dirty. However, coins that have survived in mint state with sharp strikes and minimal imperfections are far less common. Of particular significance are those designated with full steps on Monticello, which indicate a flawless strike showing every detail of the steps on the building's entrance. These coins are exceptionally rare, as most 1963 nickels were weakly struck, making full-step examples a coveted prize among specialists. Error varieties, such as doubled dies or die cracks, also contribute to the coin's rarity and appeal. The market value for this coin is wide-ranging, reflecting its conditional nature. Circulated and dirty pieces are usually worth little more than face value, though collectors may pay small premiums for them as fillers in a collection. Mint state coins certified at MS65 or higher often trade between $3,200 and $4,300, depending on their quality and luster. Full-step examples, however, can command significant premiums, with prices ranging from $5,400 to over $8,500 in top condition. Auction records have shown certain superb specimens selling for even more, reflecting the intense competition among collectors for rare, high-grade Jefferson Nickels. Over time, values for these top-tier coins have continued to rise, underscoring their desirability and scarcity. For collectors, distinguishing between ordinary and extraordinary examples is key. It is essential to carefully study the Monticello steps to determine whether they are complete, as this feature is one of the strongest indicators of rarity. Submitting coins to professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC ensures both authenticity and accurate grading, which are critical for establishing market value. Storage in protective holders and stable environments helps preserve surfaces from tarnish or damage. Collectors looking to add this coin to their collection often find the best opportunities through reputable dealers, coin shows, or auction houses where high-quality examples are more likely to appear. The 1963D nickel represents a fascinating contrast between commonality and exclusivity. Millions were struck, and most are readily available in circulated grades, yet the small percentage that survived in perfect condition transforms the coin into a highly sought-after rarity. This dual character makes the coin particularly engaging for collectors, as it offers both accessibility for beginners and the challenge of hunting ultra-rare varieties for advanced numismatists. Its importance lies not only in its role as everyday currency but also in its ability to embody the complexities of coin production and preservation. Ultimately, the 1963D Jefferson Nickel holds lasting significance as both a historical artifact and a collector's treasure. It continues to attract interest for its classic design, its ties to an important period in American history, and its scarcity in the highest states of preservation. Whether valued for its artistry, its rarity, or its potential as an investment, this coin occupies a meaningful place in the Jefferson series. As more collectors recognize its unique attributes, the 1963D Nickel's reputation as a coin of true importance will only continue to grow, ensuring its status as a cherished piece in the world of numismatics.